Hi, I'm Bailey Suiters. I'm an exercise science major at Franklin College. Myself and two of my classmates in EXE 402 did a research study on how resistance training has an effect on cognitive performance. For this, we had a control group, which only took a cognitive test, and we also had an experimental group. The experimental group had to meet with us twice. For their first session, they had to fill out paperwork, take the cognitive test, and then we went to the weight room and we took their 1 rep max for back squat, bench, and deadlift. And then roughly 48 hours later, we met again, but this time we did 80% of their 1 rep max for sets of 10, 8, and 6 with those same 3 movements. And then after they were done with their workout session, they were asked to take the cognitive test again. So they took the cognitive test in total 3 times. Their first session, beginning of the second session, and end of the third session. To participate in our study, you had to be a Franklin College athlete at some point, and we ended up with 8 female and 7 male. 4 female were experimental and 4 were control. And for the male, 4 were in the control and 3 were in the experimental. So for our first question, it says, describe the cognition test you used, why you chose this assessment, is it validated, are there other assessments you could have used? So the cognitive test that we used is the Luckenvogel. It's a working memory test, and for this there were boxes filled in with color, and it would appear on the screen, disappear, and reappear, and you had to tell whether they were the same or not. This is validated through Pebble, and it was suggested by 3 of our professors, 2 of those being in the exercise science field and 1 being in the psychology field. For further research to see if we could use another assessment, I would have to look into that more and do more research. And then for our second question, it says, did you control or track other stressors that could have affected cognitive performance? How do you think those factors affected your results? Part of our pre-assessment was including asking the participants if they had any caffeine that day, how many hours of sleep they had the night before, had they consumed alcohol and how many drinks they consumed, as well as if they had eaten. All of those factors would play a huge role in cognitive function. For the third question, the dean of students at a small college, the head of strength and conditioning coach showed me your study. Why should I be interested, regardless of your results? Well, as a dean of students, you should be interested in the best interest of your students at the college, and whether or not our results, what they were, you should want your students working out and being active because it improves your overall life. For the fourth question, it said, if you did this study again, what would you change and why? I would probably change the 80% of your 1 rep max for reps of 10, 8, and 6. It is a lot of work and could have affected our results. Doing 80%, maybe we could have done 60 and had different results. So that is what I would do for our future study if we could do it again. Thank you.